How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Spiral Vision review, and today I'm going to be talking about the latest horror film directed by Parker Finn, and that is Smile. Directed by Parker Finn, the film stars Sosie Bacon, Jesse T. Usher, Kyle Gallner, and also Kal Penn is also in the film, and a couple other good cast members in there too. Don't really want to give away too much about the plot of the film because there is some very mysterious thriller moments in the film that kind of don't want to give away too much. But I do have some pros and cons, like any films out there. Let's start off with the cons. Cons of the movie is that it doesn't really fairly feel that original, honestly, in my opinion. It honestly does feel we've seen this story endless of times before by other films. I can think about 5 or 6. Don't really want to tell you what are they, just because, again, it might just kind of spoil a little bit much of the film. One of the biggest cons for me was those freaking jump scares. This film is jump scares galore left and right. There's a jump scare almost every other scene. Please don't scream or some shit like that. But it's just unnecessary sometimes. Kind of gets me mad. I kind of want to punch the screen because I'm like, stop doing it. Also, I don't think that by the end the structure kind of feels very predictable and kind of goes not nowhere, but it kind of just ends and it goes into a very predictable ending. Okay. But I do have some pros for the film. One of my favorite things in this film is that it does have this smile. Kind of hard to describe it, but this entity has a very cool design, especially by the end. It kind of conveys some body horror in most of it. I know that's very squeamish for a lot of people. I kind of dig it some of the times because it kind of just gives you the whole chills and creep factor. But there are some very cool set designs, some color schemes that I like. I also have to say Sosie Bacon is a really good, she acts her ass off in this film. She really conveys trauma. She really conveys a lot of, breaking down her psyche because of this entity just messing with her, and she does a great job. No one does a really bad job. I think everyone does a good job for what they have. It feels like everyone knows what they're doing, or even Parker Finn is directing them in a good way. And I'm kind of more excited to see Parker Finn's next film, if it's a horror film, to see where he goes with a more structured and positive and more well-paced edited idea, in my opinion. We do a rating system from 1 out of 5. If I had to give Smile a rating, I want honestly give it a 3.5 out of 5. Spiral. I think it's a really decent rating. It's good to watch at a matinee with some friends, a good crowd, even at home around the holiday season if it's out on VOD. But it is a really good structure horror film with its ideas. I just don't think it's a good structure when it comes to its scares or even when it comes to its predictable ending, in my opinion. That's all I have to say about Smile. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody.